What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Daa'iyah. If you're new, welcome back to another video. So today I'm actually doing a video, and this video is going to give you tips and tricks on how to blog and not feel uncomfortable when you're blogging. Okay, now this is just from my experience, so yeah, I just want to let you all know some things that I do, and I am still learning and I'm still doing those things as well, because I do get anxiety when I blog in front of people still. Okay, and I've been doing this for a little while now. So just a little backstory. And I do have my phone here with my notes just so I can stay on course and stay focused and get out there all the tips that I want to get out there, okay? So a subscriber actually in my comments asked me if I get weirded out when my husband is around and I'm vlogging, okay? And asked me if he feels weird as well, you know? So I related to that, and I understood exactly what she was saying, because of course in the beginning I did feel that. Okay, so then she requested that I do a video and kind of explain my experience with overcoming it. Okay, so if you are interested in this content, go ahead and continue watching. For my new subscribers, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the gang. You will definitely love it here. And for my returning subscribers, you a real one. I appreciate you coming back. So if you want to hear some tips and tricks on how to vlog in front of family, friends, or just people in general, stay tuned. We got our coffee here. Yeah. So first, let's just get right into it. You have already started your channel. That is half the battle, having the courage to even start a YouTube channel. When starting a YouTube channel, you have to know in your mind that your videos are going to be posted to the world. Everyone's gonna be able to see these videos. So the first tip is already done. You had the courage to even start a YouTube channel. So bravo. That is the first tip. You already started, right? Now, it just takes practice. You have to pick up that camera. Practice makes perfect. Of course, it is gonna be awkward at first. It is definitely gonna be awkward. It took me so long to start my first video. And the reason is because it's like, you second guess yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what am I gonna talk about? So then you get all of these ideas and you're like, okay. And then you're like, oh my God, what should be my first video? You know what I'm saying? I had so much trouble coming up with my first video. So I'm like, well, they don't know me. How about I start off with a get to know me, which looking back, I can't remember if that's where I started or if I kind of incorporated it, but I really do think I did like a get to know me video, if I'm remembering. But if I did not, that maybe that's what you should do. Do a get to know me video, and of course you feel more comfortable when you're talking about something that relates to you. Okay, you feel more comfortable talking about yourself. Okay, so try starting with that. The next tip that I have for you is think of who you are producing the content or the video for. Okay, what is the niche of your channel? If your niche is, for instance, mine is lifestyle, fashion, home decor, you know, just things like that. So, and I do that in hopes to motivate and inspire my viewers, okay? So if you are trying to motivate and inspire, then I am definitely going to be, you know, confident when I produce the content. I'm going to, you know, give you the information, and I'm going to give it to you, you know, in a way that you can relate to that, okay? So just think of who you are producing the content for, rather than thinking about everyone that is around you. But also be respectful of who is around you and who may not want to be on camera, because everyone do not, you know, so just be cognizant of that, and don't force anyone on camera. Another tip with that goes with that is Do not expect, I repeat, do not expect family or friends to support you, okay? They may support you once you get big, but in the beginning, do not look for that, okay? In my experience, I wish I didn't even tell anyone that I was starting a YouTube. I wish that they just saw me on there and was like, girl, why you didn't say anything? You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of got weird, and I was expecting like my close family and friends. I'm like, in the beginning, you know, when I first wanted to start my channel, I was like, I know that at least I can get my first 100 subscribers, because as much family as I have, you know, I know that they're gonna watch, they're gonna subscribe, you know, and so on and so forth. But those are the least people that watch my videos, that comment, that are subscribed. Now, I do have family members that are, and they leave comments. We talk back and forth, and I do appreciate it. But I'm just saying, do not expect that, okay? When you don't have expectations, you won't get disappointed, okay? You won't be disappointed if you don't have expectations. The third tip is, we are in an era already of taking pictures, filming, taking selfies and things like that. Just act as if you are taking pictures. Realize that it is the norm right now to do that. Just act like you're on the phone with your girls. Act as if you are talking on FaceTime with one of your friends, one of your family members, okay? That is what I do when I'm in the store, when I'm in public and I am, you know, trying to film, and like there's people around, or people come in the aisle that I'm in, or, you know, just close to where I am. I go into a mode of, I'm on a FaceTime call, because you look, okay, so the other side of that is, sometimes I don't want to take the camera in just because I don't feel like the stares and the looks and, you know, all of that. And oh my God, why does she have a camera? And I'm like, but you're on your phone on camera. What's the difference? Me and my husband went on a date night this past weekend, and I took my camera in. I was like, I'm taking my camera in. This is for my audience. This is for my viewers. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking my camera in, babe. So I took my camera in, and there was a couple sitting adjacent to where we were sitting, and they kept staring at my camera. Well, a little while later, the guy gets up and he takes a selfie with his wife. I looked at my husband. I was like, do you see that he's doing the same thing that I'm doing, but he has his phone camera and I have my camera? So just think of it as you're taking selfies, or as you're on a FaceTime call, because you're in public on FaceTime anyway sometimes. So just act as though you're on a FaceTime call. Sometimes when I don't take my camera in and I have my phone, I do feel better and more at ease that I have my phone, because everyone everyone's walking around with their phone. They may be on a call. So act as if you're on a FaceTime call, you're talking to, you know, your people or whatever. And that really helps me, because I'm like, when I'm showing whatever I'm showing, you know, whatever products or whatever I'm showing you, I'm just explaining it as if I'm on a call with, you know, someone that I would talk to regularly. So yeah. Number 4, so maybe in the beginning, because I did do this, I even set up a little background area in my closet. I set up a background area in my closet. I isolated myself from people, or I would let my family know I'm about to record, and I would go in my room, go in my closet, and shut the door of the closet and record that way. And I felt way more comfortable. So in the beginning, you know, isolate yourself. Go into a room where nobody is gonna come in, or like I said, let your family know what you're about to do, and then you can get your content out. Go ahead and do your video. Hopefully it is a content video where you're just kind of talking like I'm doing right now, and you could just stay in one place, because if you are doing something else, you have to get in front of people. But like I said, practice. So that is a part of your practice. Go ahead and isolate yourself. Get comfortable with the camera. Get comfortable talking in front of the camera while nobody's around. So therefore, when you get in front of people, then you feel better. Your anxiety is kind of like not there. You know, you have a little bit, but it's like I still have to get this content out for my viewers, so I don't care right now. You know what I'm saying? You're just talking to a camera. How weird can that be? It's very awkward, it's very weird, but like I said, focus on who you're doing it for, okay? And then when you start getting those sponsorships and you have to do content for these companies and things like that, you're gonna be worried about your coin. You can't worry about the people around you, okay? You gotta get that content done and you gotta get it turned in. And of course you want it to be content that is production worthy. Like, you have to produce content that is worthy of putting up on your channel. You know that people are gonna watch. So don't worry about everyone else at that point. You have to go ahead, but by that point, you will probably be more comfortable anyway. But think of it as that. Think of where you're trying to get to with doing YouTube, okay? I first started YouTube to get into just coming out of my shell, coming out of a box, okay, if you will. I am a shy person. People around me would not think that, because I'm a person that once I'm approached, then of course I'm gonna have a conversation with you. Now, how I used to be is I would be, I'm not gonna start a conversation, okay? But just depending on my mood, I will start a conversation, but I would rather people kind of start one with me. But I was just trying to overcome all of that anxiety that I have been used to, you know, just the way I'm used to being, you know what I'm saying? Just like closed in, don't want my business out there. Don't, you know, just everything is supposed to, you know how Black families, okay? Our business is our business, you know, and I've spoken about this in one of my earlier videos. You know, this is just helping me to come out of my shell. It's helping me with communication. It's helping me with confidence, which I feel like I'm confident anyway, but it's just helping me with just different things. I don't know, it's just helping me just be a better me, okay? So I wanted to kind of start YouTube just so I can just come out of how I used to be and elevate, you know, to be more relatable, okay? And to be able to communicate with anyone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like where I came from, I have been taught a lot, okay? I am always willing to learn, and I love meeting new people now. At first, I was stuck in this circle and in this shell, and I was in a I don't like people phase. I don't want to be like it. Where would I be? How would I elevate? How would I, you know, get into what I'm trying to do, my end game, okay, which I'll talk about later. How will I get into that not being a people person? Like, I won't, you know, it's not gonna come to me if I am closed in and shut off. Like, I have to be approachable. I have to know how to talk to people and everyone, because there's so many personalities, you know, everyone is not gonna like you. That's another thing. Do not expect everyone to like your videos, to like you, to like your content, whatever you're producing on your channel. But just think about that 1, 2, 3, those people. That is a small amount from the world. There are people in other countries watching our videos, okay? I see that I get a lot of viewers in the UK. I'm like, wow, that is the second most viewed of my content is in the UK. And I was very surprised because I'm like, oh wow, that is crazy. And even when I get comments from people that I don't know, because when I first started, it was kind of like people that I did know, you know what I'm saying? But then when it, you know, as it has gone on, it's people that I don't even know, and I'm like, oh my God, they like me, they like, you know, although I know, like, I've always, and my family, people have always gravitated to us, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's still like, it's just me. It's not because of who I'm attached to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like refreshing, and it makes me want to continue to produce content and stay on the camera, keep hitting record, keep vlogging. You know what I'm saying? So once you, you know, just get the jitters out and practice, you know, in your isolated place, I think then you just kind of baby steps. Don't, you know, don't start going in the store like right off. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll find yourself sitting that camera up and just vlogging that way and putting music over it. So just practice at home, going around in front of your family, okay? Just try doing it. Of course, y'all gonna look at each other and laugh, but try not to make any eye contact. Another tip that I have is try wearing headphones. You know, when you have on headphones, you can't hear what's going on outside of what, you know, what you're doing. Like, it blocks it out, you know, more than if you didn't have on headphones. So it kind of feels like no one is around when you have on your headphones, okay? Don't make eye contact. If someone walks in the room, don't make eye contact with them. That is an automatic, maybe you'll giggle, or maybe they'll be like, and give you a face, and it'll throw you off. You know what I'm saying? So just try not to do that. Try focusing on whatever you're doing when you're recording. You know, stay looking at the camera. If they come in, they come in. So what? Stay looking at the camera and just keep at it. You know, talk about what you're talking about. If you are one that gets thrown off, if someone does walk in the room, try having points written down. You know, I don't know if this will work in every video, okay? Like, usually when I'm vlogging, I'm talking about something, whether I have groceries, whether I'm cooking, you know, something like that. So I always have something to look to, you know what I'm saying? To like keep my focus on. But if you don't, then, you know, you're just gonna have to, you know, just keep it going. Just try not to make any eye contact, because that is the biggest thing that might throw you off of what you're trying to do. If you're out and you're vlogging and someone comes up to you, don't be like a closed-in person. You're trying to get subscribers. You are wanting to be this person that is approachable, so embrace it. If they're, you know, just, you know, hi, how are you? They're gonna say either, what are you doing? Number one. And I always say, I'm vlogging, and they'll say, oh, you have a YouTube channel? That's usually what they say. Do you have a YouTube channel? And I'll say, yes, you know, and sometimes they'll want to subscribe, or they'll just be like, oh, that is really cool. You know, they really are cool, but how it first starts out is they're staring at you. So it's like weird, which I just the other day went to Hobby Lobby with my husband, and I was like, babe, I'm not taking my camera in because I just don't feel like being stared at. And then I was like, you know what? I don't even care, you know, but that sometimes you're in the mood for it, sometimes you're not. But like I said, if this is something that you want to do, you have to just do it, y'all. I'm just like that. There's no way that I can really tell you how to do it. You just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So just to sum it up, okay, just to sum up this entire video, be confident. Be confident when you're talking into the camera. Be very confident when you're talking into the camera, okay? That is the number one thing. Do not allow people to see that you are not sure of yourself, okay? We can see it. We can definitely see it. We watch many of vlogs, okay? So we can see when someone's new, when someone are just getting started. Be yourself. When you be yourself, I mean, I don't know how to be anybody else anyway. Although, let me just make this point. Although I do have different levels of tones when I talk to different people, or when I'm talking about certain things, okay? I feel as though when I do a collaboration or a sponsorship, I am going to enunciate my words more. I am going to, you know, just speak more intellectually, okay? When I'm vlogging, I'm going to be more of regular and this is what I'm doing today. You know what I'm saying? You are gonna change your tone when you're talking about certain things, but you're still being yourself, okay? Still bring your personality to it. Don't be robotic, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't be robotic. I was more like professional and robotic, okay? And I mean, I did bring a little bit of me in there because I'm me. I don't know how to be anybody else anyway, but just try to be more of yourself all the time, you know? But like I said, it's nothing wrong when you have those sponsorships and you're speaking, enunciate your words and speak in a manner where you're sounding professional. I think that works for me, okay? Speak like you are creating content for your family and friends on this platform, because that is what you're doing anyway. You are creating a community. You are creating a community that is relatable to you. You know what I'm saying? When people can relate to you, they're gonna watch your videos, you're gonna get the views, you're gonna get the watch hours. Show your personality, bring energy. Like I said, do not be monotone and not like laugh and, you know, kiki. Don't be monotone. You can make jokes, you can laugh, you know what I'm saying? But in the end, I say this all to say, be sure to hit record, okay? Do not be scared to hit record. Talk to the camera, okay? So I am ending this video now. Girl, thank you for even requesting this content, because I feel like it will help a lot of people. I have watched so many in the beginning just to get, you know, the jitters out or whatever. But all in all, I had to pick up the camera myself and I had to just hit record and decide what my first, second, third, fourth video will be. And that's what kind of helped me not be so in my head about talking to a camera. But I do hope I did answer your question. And I'm just gonna go back. You asked if I get weirded out talking in front of my husband and if my husband gets weirded out. In the beginning, I did. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm sure I explained that in the beginning of this video as well. But I just want to make sure that I'm answering your question because you did request this video. But in the beginning, yes, definitely. Even now, today, y'all, I'm not gonna make it up. Even now, sometimes depending on my mood, I will go somewhere else and record a video. My husband, I mean, if you are blessed to have someone like this in your life, he is so supportive. Like when I say he's so supportive, he loves to see me elevate. He loves to see me doing what I love to do. And he can tell when it's something I love to do. So he is always like, babe, like in the beginning, he's like, have you recorded another video yet? When you gonna record another video? You know, he was like, he went and bought me this gimbal. I wish I would have brought it to show you guys, but it's in my office. But he brought me so much stuff. I'm like, babe, I don't know how to use that. No, I'm not taking it. Like, it would be to where people are gonna like really stare at you. You know what I'm saying? But he is so supportive. He don't make me feel weird. He don't make me feel away. No, he does not feel weird when I record, you know, in front of him. Just the other day we were in the kitchen and I was closing out a vlog. And once I finished saying my closing or whatever, when I, you know, stopped recording, he was like, okay, I see you. He was like, yeah, he was like, I like that closing. So that just, you know, just made me laugh. And I'm like, thank you, babe, you know. But when I'm serious, he is so supportive of whatever I do. So no, now it's not weird, but some days, yes. But I know the support I have in him, so it just makes me want to keep going. So I didn't want to make this video too long. Hopefully it is not when I go back to edit. And also that's another thing, you're editing, so you can stop a sentence and you can edit it out or whatever. My camera's going dead, so I'm gonna just close this video out. I appreciate you watching. I hope I answered all of your questions. I hope this helps somebody across this platform. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the gang. You will definitely love it here. Thank you for watching, y'all. Peace. See you in the next video.